Okay, wieder back in game. Haha. Ich habe jetzt herausgefunden, was ich noch machen muss. Das ist ja... Das war jetzt ja ganz übel. Weil... Hier sind es Fußspuren. Mal Zigaretten. Ja, okay.
Someone was keeping watch. Looks like they were here for quite a while. Brand looks distinctive.
Ah, okay. Stimmt, er hat 4 Zigaretten geraucht.
Whoever he was wearing boondockers. I would know that imprint anywhere.
Ja, können wir da was machen? Ja, okay. Es waren keine Militärs-Dinger. Können wir mit denen jetzt nochmal reden? Aha.
Did you see anyone hanging around the Morelli's home prior to the explosion?
Nope. Can't say as I was looking out, though.
You sure, Mr. Foreman? There are signs of someone hanging around over there by the fence.
Hey, now that you come to think of it, there was a guy. Kind of tall. Skinny, though.
Anything else?
Orange lumber jacket, a beat-up hat, and no hair. I thought he was the pest exterminator guy who was working around here the last few days. But that guy had hair.
Thanks for your time, Mr. Foreman.
Sure. Hey, if you're interested, I have one of those competition flyers in the kitchen. I could get it for you if you like.
That would be great.
Any luck, Cole?
A couple of things. What did you pick up?
Folded piece of paper. Looks complicated.
Japanese call it origami. Can I take a look?
Sure.
Paper crane. There's a legend about them. You fold 1,000 of these and you get a wish.
Stimmt, was ist das dann für ein...
Hey, don't break it.
I'm not. I'm unfolding it. It looks like a waybill or a flyer.
For what?
Bauen ein besseres Kalifornien. Kaufen noch heute ihr Haus. Rufen sie an. Aha.
For Elysian Fields Developments.
Okay. Müssen wir einfach bei der Zentrale mal anrufen.
Oh, I see you already have one.
Ah, okay. Und der Strip war irgendwie nicht mehr da. Alles klar. Winner Trip. Ah, okay.
When did the flyer arrive in your mailbox?
They've been arriving for weeks. This one was in the mailbox when I got home from work yesterday afternoon.
Okay. So, jetzt geht's weiter. Ab die Zentrale anrufen.
I need an address for a property developer. Elysian Fields Developments.
One moment, Detective. The address is 748 North Oxford Avenue, Wilshire. Anything else?
Messages, please.
You have a message. Contact Captain McKelty immediately.
Thanks. Can you put me through, operator?
Of course. Here you are.
Commander?
Leads in the Morelli farm.
We're about to go and visit Elysian Fields Developments.
You're about to do what? Leland Monroe. He's a personal friend of the mayor and the chief. Are you out of your mind? I'm warning you, Phelps.
Commander, we have a line of inquiry.
You have something, you bring it to me. You're hanging by a thread, Phelps. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. Have a report on my desk today.
Oh, jetzt haben wir, glaube ich, 2 Wege.
Kelty has warned us off over Elysian.
Makes sense. It's a dead end.
Okay.
We should check out Rancho Escondido.
You know the place?
Sure. Corner of Fountain and Wilton. Let's go.
Okay, dann Ranger. Wenn uns da unser Vorgesetzter schon sagt, wir sollen da nicht hinfahren, Müssen wir sich halt einfach mal dran halten. Dass wir nicht wieder irgendwie versetzt werden. Das wäre schon richtig kacke. Aber nun gut. Schauen wir mal, wo... Wie Rachel, oder? Rachel, ja. So. Schauen wir mal, was da so abgeht. Ja, aber jetzt da, bei den Hinweisen oder so, da habe ich jetzt echt mal nachgucken müssen, weil ich habe überhaupt keine Ahnung gehabt, was ich jetzt machen hätte sollen. Also, war jetzt komplett aufgeschmissen. Ich hätte einfach mal bei diesem Typen bleiben müssen.
If you use the siren, maybe those metal things in front of you called cars will know you're in a hurry.
Ach so. Ich bin, glaube ich, noch nie mit Sirene gefahren, oder? Geil. Mal schauen, ob jetzt der Verkehr besser ist. Okay, ich muss hier mal links abbiegen. Ja, das ist, glaube ich, schon... Ja, das ist doch besser. Und hier jetzt da mal links.
You know, there are times when you really miss a nightstick. There's more religion in the end of a nightstick than in 100 cathedrals.
I'm not gonna tell you again, sir.
Don't tell me when and how I can come and go on my own property.
It is not
This is
safe,
America,
sir.
dickhead.
Now step back, or I'll lock you up for
Smart
a
mouth
fray.
son of a bitch.
Come back here. You're not getting off that easy.
You black and blue.
Being damn foolish, soldier.
Ja, da hast du keine Chance gegen mich.
Come on then.
I'm gonna bust you right.
Ah, der nächste. Oh.
Oh, you're going.
Time for you to lose some teeth.
Zack. Okay. Oh, der steht wieder auf. Der steht da wieder auf. Sehr schön.
Good thing you showed up when you did, detectives. Those folks were baying for blood.
Okay then. Let's see if there's anything left to take a look at.
So, dann schauen wir doch mal erstmal hier rauchen oder was? Tatsächlich. Haben wir doch schon gleich einen Hinweis. Oh Gott, was haben wir denn hier gefunden? Ein lockerer Ziegelstein.
Mortar is like dust. Is that normal in a fire?
You'd expect some shrinkage in the heat, but it looks like the cement barely adhered to the brick. Doesn't appear to be any wall ties either. This thing looks like it was built on the cheap.
Alles klar. LOL.
If we're paying a visit to Elysian and ruining my career, let's bite the bullet and get on with it.
Okay. LOL, willst du jetzt wieder gehen? Herschel? Herschel? Wieso verlässt du mich? Kann ich da jetzt nichts nachgucken? Herschel, bist du jetzt... Der geht halt einfach zum Auto. Okay, ich kann hier wirklich nichts mehr machen. Ey, da sind ja alle... LOL, da sind ja alle Häuser abgebrannt. Ey, aber Herschel, wieso verlässt du mich jetzt einfach?
I don't know the way.
Ja, wo soll man denn jetzt hin? Also müssen wir doch dahin. Alter, gebt euch diese Straße hier mal. Da ist ja alles verbrannt. Das ist ja Wahnsinn. Der räumt ja hier komplett auf. So, Vorsicht, die Polizei kommt.
Any available unit, meet the officer. 211 just occurred at 253 Main Street. The
Okay. Ja, das ist echt komisch. Die alten Wohnblöcke werden verbrannt. Und hier werden neue aufgezogen. Das ist natürlich auch ein richtiges, geiles Business. Alte Gebäude einfach abfackeln. Und dann muss man ja neue Gebäude kaufen. Da bekommt man bestimmt schön Asche zusammen. Gott, wo muss ich denn da wieder hinfahren? Hier nicht, hier nicht. Nee, nee, nee. Straße weiter. Geiles Konzept, aber jetzt sind wir auf der Spur. Okay, dann schauen wir sich trotzdem hier mal um beim... Ich habe nicht Partner, sondern Bekannten vom Bürgermeister. Auch wenn uns das da...
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD, to see Leland Monroe.
Do you have an appointment?
We're the police, lady. We don't need an appointment.
Can I tell him what it's about?
It's an official investigation.
There are 2 police officers here to see Mr. Monroe.
Send them through.
Okay, dann schauen wir doch
And
mal.
that's our cue. Thanks, ma'am.
Genau, unser Wachtmeister hat ja gesagt, wir sollen da eigentlich nicht hin.
May I help you, gentlemen?
Ja, auf jeden Fall.
I'd like to speak to Mr. Monroe.
I'm afraid it's impossible. Mr. Monroe's schedule is booked weeks in advance.
Cut to the chase, sister. Is he in?
I'm not at liberty to reveal that, officer.
So he hired you for your intelligence?
I find that offensive.
You have every right to.
This is getting us nowhere, miss.
Casino.
Would you like us to return with a warrant?
That won't be necessary, gentlemen. Come into my office.
Perfekt. Jetzt bist du dran.
You like a cigar? Drink, boys.
Sure, I'll have a scotch.
Biggs!
Holy shit, okay. Sehr, sehr schön. Der hat hier ein... Oh Gott, der hat ein paar Wohnblöcke abgebildet. Okay. Das will ich mir natürlich vorher angucken. Was, 9.000 für ein neues Haus? What the heck? Das sind noch Preise.
We're investigating a series of domestic fires, Mr. Monroe.
Terrible, boys. How can I help?
Elysian Fields and Suburban Redevelopment Fund flyers keep turning up in the vicinity of the fires.
They're turning up all over town, boys. Can you imagine the current demand for housing?
So that's your explanation, Mr. Monroe? Coincidence?
Explanation? Why, what's to explain? I advertise on radio and billboards for buyers, and I advertise for sellers using waybills.
We found a family burnt out in their home. Another house burned to the ground. Another Elysian Fields flyer. Our information is that they didn't want to sell.
Are you saying that's something to do with me? Is that your point?
Point is, every time we find a family barbecued, we find one of your flyers. Is that good advertising?
Ist schon irgendwie Zufall, oder?
What do you know about a competition for families to win free vacations to Catalina Island?
My company runs many promotions. I'm not familiar with that one.
Ja, da haben wir doch bestimmt Flugblatt. Genau.
Level with me, Mr. Monroe. You know all about the vacation offers.
You can believe whatever you like, son. You're missing the vital ingredient called proof.
Ah, doch, leider das Flugblatt, wo sie drauf sind.
Your face is all over the flyers, Mr. Monroe. You know about the prizes, and you're aware that they get given to holdouts.
My face is the brand. It's on all our advertising. Did you know that the mayor and the chief of police are part of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund? You want to accuse them of murder as well?
Nee, natürlich nicht.
We've made offers to buy houses in areas where fires have been recorded.
Are you suggesting that I'm burning people out of their homes so that I can sell them new ones?
What happens to your plans if a family like the Morellis refuses to sell?
We work around them. Business finds a way. That's the American way.
Come on, Mr. Monroe. You expect me to believe that you would build a new development with one of those old piles smack bang in the center of it?
Progress is an inexorable process, Detective. Those who choose to stand in defiance are usually confined to the wastebasket of history. To answer your question, yes, we would build around them if we had to. Most people see sense.
Ja, die meisten, aber nicht alle.
What's Elysian Field's involvement in Rancho Escondido?
One of our latest housing developments. It was due to open on the weekend, or was before the unfortunate conflagration.
It met with building code regulations.
Absolutely. Only the best for our returning heroes.
Ja.
You're lying, Monroe. There's something out of kilter about that development.
Son, I've had enough of you and your fidgety friend. There's no way in hell you can prove that my materials were inferior.
Doch, leider schon. Die Zementqualität.
I'm no expert, but I think we'll find that the bricks being used on those houses are undersized and the mortar is faulty.
And there's no wall ties connecting the masonry to the frame.
Every building is built to a budget, boys. Those buildings were inspected and fully insured by California Fire and Life. Investment of that magnitude demands it. Do you think that they'd vouch for the buildings without examining them? The arsonists, do you have any suspects?
We aren't at liberty to say.
I didn't think so. The contractors I use for waybills, you suppose it could be any of them? I have a list of their names if it'd be of any help.
That would be very helpful, Mr. Monroe.
Glad to hear it. I'm always happy to help the LAPD. My secretary will provide you with that list. Did you know that I'm on the board of the police pension fund?